Good evening, everyone. It's wine o'clock here again at the Wineman's. Tonight's wine is from San Marzano winery. They are based in Puglia in the heel of Italy. This is the Talo Primitivo di Manduria. In this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this wine. We're going to taste this cheeky little number as well. I'm going to tell you some more about San Marzano. I've reviewed lots of their wines. You can look back on the different ones, but I haven't reviewed the Talo Primitivo for quite a while, so I'm really looking forward to this. So San Marzano started 1962, 19 or 20 different growers, different families who all got together, put their life and soul into making the best fruit they possibly could. Because in Puglia, it was regarded as a mass wine producing area. They used to sell the grapes, the Primitivo grapes, to the people in Amarone and Bordeaux and all sorts of things, because Primitivo gives a really, really dark coloured fruit, juice. And it has very, very high alcohol levels, but it's beautifully balanced. So it used to be used, one particular competition, they said, this is the best Amarone to ever come from Puglia, which was like a huge insult, and that grower got into a bit of trouble. But that just goes to show you how there's some shenanigans that goes on in the wine world, because they were mixing Valpolicella with Primitivo to drive up the alcohol level, to drive up the taste and the flavour and the look of the Valpolicella. But this is all about Primitivo now. Puglia, not just a port of Brindisi, now it makes amazing world-class wines. And San Marzano, who is the cooperative, they are now over 1,000 families who all come together to produce outstanding wine. Each of the winemakers goes round to the individual families' little back holdings, their little gardens, and they check on their vines every single week, every single month, to make sure that they're doing the ultimate things to produce the best quality fruit they possibly can. They teach them a lot of things. They look after them. They want them to know that their grapes are really, really important. So let's have a look at this. Now, as I mentioned, Primitivo, generally high in alcohol level. So it's going to be 14.5%, but it's also very, very dark. Look at that. Swirl it around. It's got this incredible dark purple intensity to it. There's no ruby red in that. It's just opaque. It's absolutely beautiful colour. Straight away. You don't even have to mess around. As soon as you bring the glass up to your nose, it just hits you. Intense, rich, dark, fruity black cherries. They're just really, really enticing. It's got a subtle oak characteristic, not too much. It really is only just used to soften the tannins. Mm-hmm. Ah, what a beautiful wine. Absolutely fabulous wine. So, you have at the top tier the 62nd Anniversario Primitivo di Manduria. That is their top level wine. You have at the entry level, if you want to call it that, it's anything but entry level, the Il Pumo Primitivo. And nestled in the middle is the Talo Primitivo. So this has not quite as much as intensity as the 62nd Anniversario, but you could put the two back to back and you might struggle to tell the difference between the two. I mean, this is phenomenal value for money. It's rich, it's silky, the tannins are firm, but they're fruity and they're soft, and the elegance level with this wine. This is, I've described it with the 62nd, it's like having steak and cake in the same glass. So because you've got that richness and that intensity that kicks in, the depth of flavour, it's just remarkable. But you then get the sweetness, the characteristic that comes from the Primitivo grape. It makes this wine truly delicious. Put this with any pasta dish, lasagna, put it with any stew. Use it in cooking if you really want to get some intense flavours going into your particular meat or pasta dish. Absolutely love this wine. You will too. Highly, highly recommend it. Thanks for tonight.